Hello, my name is Onur Burns, and in this video, I'm going to introduce an AI tool that you can use especially for lesson preparation. The name of the tool is NotebookLM, and it's developed by Google. If you have never created a NotebookLM notebook before, this is the main screen that you're going to see. When you create more notebooks, there will be more boxes appearing here. When I click on Create Notebook, this is going to be the main screen that you are going to see. However, remember, all these AI tools are always developing. There might be a few changes. The nice thing about Google Notebook LM is the content or the sources that it's going to generate comes from your own lesson notes or the content. You can always find some videos, audios, flashcards online, but the issue is sometimes the content may not be appropriate for your students. I'm going to upload a file. We have just finished Unit 1 with my students, and we have a PDF document with this. If you like, you can also share a link with NotebookLM, or you can connect it to your drive, or you can copy and paste the text. When NotebookLM finishes analyzing our Unit 1 notes, these 9 options are going to be activated. If I like, I can share this notebook with my students with this share button, and then my students can take the quiz, can study their flashcards. And I would like to call this Unit 1 notebook. All right, NotebookLM finished analyzing the document. And I would like to create a quiz. And if you like, you can directly click on the quiz button, or you can give some prompts to AI, clicking on this pen icon. If you like, you can ask for more questions, and you can also set the difficulty. I would like to say, my students are intermediate and focus on grammar. When I click on generate, it's going to start creating a quiz for my students. I can also ask an audio. I can also ask a data table or some slides that I can use. Remember, NotebookLM is a great tool for lesson preparation. I would like some presenter slides, and I would like the length to be short. And remember, the language is the default language if you are using your notebook or desktop or another tool in English. The source that NotebookLM is going to generate will be in the language that you are using it. Or you can choose other languages like Turkish or Polish. But English is the default language in my computer. When I click on generate, it's going to start creating some slides. Let's take a look at this quiz. When I click on it, I can see the questions. It started with an easy question because Unit 1 is also very easy. So what is your name? That's right. And I can go to next question. So which one is correct? My name is Liam. My name Liam. Me name is Liam. Hi, I name is Liam. So your students can choose the correct answer. And when they click on hint, they are going to get some guidance. And if you like to go back, you can click on Studio. and you can create a report or a flashcard. Now I'm waiting for NotebookLM to create a slide deck for us. And at the same time, I would like to show you the discussion option with NotebookLM. I would like to teach self-introduction. Menu. The answer that NotebookLM generates comes from our Unit 1 notes. Because we have been learning the name of some countries like Egypt, Italy, Australia, the answer is automatically these countries. And when I click on this option, I'm going to see the page that the answer is coming from. So for this one, the answers are coming from pages 1 and 2. For this one, the answer is coming from page number 1. So I'm clicking on this, create a lesson plan using these dialogue structures. Now, based on my notes, NotebookLM is going to help me. So it says, yes, a slide desk is coming for this. And how should I teach the country, vocabulary, and geography? So it's helping me. There are target countries in this document. Have students complete names like B, and then students can complete the rest of the name of the country. And you can contextualize it. These names, Hugo and Liam, they are the names used in the document. And if I like, I can ask AI to create an infographic or a data table. Yes, I would like to try this infographic option. Audios, videos, slide desks take a lot longer than quizzes and flashcards. I also like to create flashcards. When it is complete, these revolving arrows will disappear. It means the source is ready. In the meantime, I can show you the options for settings. Of course, you can change the output language from English to another language. As I said, when you click on the share button, you can share it with your students, and the flashcards are ready. So how do you write this number? So the answer is going to be most probably, 0. When you click on see answer, you're going to see how to spell this number. And I can go to next question when I click on this arrow. And because this is unit 1 and the material is quite simple, these flashcards basically come from the lesson notes. That is why the questions are quite basic at the moment. But it continues with, I am Hugo. What is your name? But these notes are basically what is in the course book. What is the possessive form of the pronoun I and my. At the same time, I see that our infographic is ready. If you like, you can share this infographic with your students. What is your name? And then you say your number, how are you? There are options, I am fine or I am okay. If you don't like it, you can create another infographic. And I would like to show you the slide that it created. And when you click on this Start Slideshow, you're going to see the slides that AI created from the lesson material. And it didn't create a lot of slides, but you can ask shorter default number of slides. I hope you enjoyed this tool. And remember, AI tools are always developing. The interface of NotebookLM that I have shown you today might change, but the main idea is very similar. Thank you very much.